I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough. And I can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper love. Oh baby, yeah. 'Cause there's no deeper love than what we're feeling. There's no deeper
keeping me all night, keeping me all night. I'm good. Keeping me all night, keeping me all night. I'm good. Keeping me all night, keeping me all night. I'm good. Keeping me all night, keeping me all night, all night. I'm good.
Chat! How's it going? Saul, thank you for the 10 bits. Appreciate it. Before anyone asks, yes, I'm wearing the same outfit as yesterday, alright? Sue me. Fucking sue me. Alright? What do you want? What do you want from me? How's it going, everyone? Christian, congrats on affiliate. That's super cool. Happy for you, man. I don't know why you're not showing up as VIP though. Very weird. So Matt, what's up? What proposition do you have for me? Let me check my roles manager. No, Christian is a VIP. Oh, it is a different account. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, now I'm fucking lost. No, I know. I actually didn't believe you. I'm just very confused now. He mentioned lost old account. I forgot about that though. Maybe I'm just dumb. Sorry. Well, let me give you VIP back. That's my bad. About that Funkcast, I did not see Funkcast. Sorry. I know that's probably sacrilege. All right. Well, let me give. Hold on. Let me give VIP back to Christian. There you go. You're with the big boys now. Yeah, and you have VIP back. Should I just... Christian, is your old account totally lost? Because if so, I'll just un-VIP that so I'm not wasting a VIP on it. Also, if I'm being honest, Brett, you should probably have VIP. There you go. I'm just handing these out tonight. Real broadcast is similar to Gemini Home Entertainment? Correct, to my knowledge. Yeah, why don't we talk about the stream now that I've dicked around for like a few minutes. You really are wearing, I'm wearing, chat, I'm wearing the exact same outfit as yesterday. And the reason is because when I did my stream yesterday, like I showered, put on the outfit, and then did my stream. So I didn't wear it that long. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna wear it again today. So. Anyways. Yes, that is your VIP tag. Congrats. Anyways, let's talk about tonight. It's Spooky Saturday. I know typically we do these on Sunday, but I'm going to be in North Jersey tomorrow, so I won't be able to stream. Thus, I will do the stream today. I have a friend that lives, well, that now lives up in North Jersey. One of actually. Yeah, probably like my oldest friend, like the person I've been friends with for the longest out of anybody I know. It's his birthday tomorrow, so I'll be going up to North Jersey. You guys haven't ever, he hasn't ever been on stream, so you guys wouldn't know him. His name's Sam, but we go way back. We have been friends since I was in first grade and he was in kindergarten. Just because we lived in the same neighborhood, so. Yeah, we go way back. But yeah, so I'll be celebrating with him in North Jersey. Going to a bar or something, I think. Be a good time with some other friends of his, so. But yeah, let's talk about tonight though. So, we are going to be continuing our quest this month to dive into some spooky series here on YouTube. Last weekend we dived into Kane Pixel's newest series that he's been working on, which was so good, called The Oldest View. And I think I talked about this on a previous stream, but I mean, shout out to Kane. The VOD for that has been doing pretty good. Oh my god, it has over 1K views. Dude, I don't think you guys understand. I don't get VODs really outside of FNF that pop off like that. It just doesn't happen. And I'm okay with that. Like, you know, I enjoy doing the FNF streams, and I realize that like the YouTube audience enjoys it. But it is very rewarding for me when I have something that isn't an FNF stream that also performs well over on YouTube. So, and again, the oldest view reaction was certainly that. It's doing quite well. Yeah, case in point. But yeah, so yeah, we reacted to the oldest view, and then this other shorter series called Midwest Angelica that was also pretty interesting. But we originally planned to do 3, and I realized I didn't have enough time to do all 3, so I had to cut the 1. And that one was Minerva Alliance, which we are checking out tonight now. I'm excited to look into it. If you're wondering where I found some of these more niche analog horror series like Midwest Angelica or Minerva Alliance, there was I just looked up like an article that was just highlighting some different well done analog horror series on YouTube, and those were 2 of them, as well as our 3rd one tonight, which is Surreal Broadcast. So yeah, it's been a nice resource to kind of find out about some cool analog horror series that I don't think I would have found otherwise. So yeah. Have you seen Subliminal? It only has a trailer, but have you? Subliminal. Subliminal. Oh, like the yeah. It's on my Steam wishlist actually. I have a few Unreal Engine 5 games on my Steam wishlist right now, and that is one of them. Yep, I've heard about potential VR support. I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but I know that it has been talked about at least. Yeah, these are the 3 like Unreal Engine 5 games that I want to do. Subliminal, Paranormal Tales, which I am actually fucking horrified to play because it looks so scary, and then Unrecord. Dude, I'm so annoyed Sucker for Love isn't out yet, by the way. I thought it was going to be dropping pretty recent, or like, listen, as long as it drops by like Valentine's Day of next year, I'll be happy, because like that would be such a fun Valentine's Day playthrough. Dude, it's been like almost 2 years since we played the original Sucker for Love, so yeah. Anyways. But yes, Subliminal I do have. I wish I could have gotten early access to it. I know there's like a small group of people that have early access to it. I think you have to be part of the Discord too. There's like some rules to get early access, but considering I would like to play it in VR, if it does end up having that, I would probably need to wait for it to fully release. Yes, I've seen the creator shorts. In fact, I think I first found out about the game on TikTok, not on YouTube shorts. Oh, he did confirm it on YouTube, I mean, yeah, if you have it on hand. But yeah, anyways. So if there happen to be any new viewers watching this VOD, by the time it makes its way up to YouTube that are from the oldest view VOD, hello. I'm doing more horror content. And also, I hope you enjoy this ad time, because it's ad time, baby. All right, let's load. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. This just says console or VR release. Oh. I see. See, I don't know if that's really a confirmation though. And that also kind of implies that VR might not be part of the game when it releases. So we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see. Ah. I don't know what that was. Anyways. All right, well, why don't we start getting into the content for tonight? Starting with, as I talked about, Minerva Alliance. So let's get over there and start taking a look. I have to tap somewhere. There it is. All right, got the music. All right, here we go. We have 14 videos to go through. So we might as well get started. Have you seen Don't Scream? I don't think so. All right. All right. Oh, actually, before we start, oh no, there's no closed captions. All right. Mr. Know-It-All's Game Show Spectacular. Fun for family and friends. If you scream, game resets. Oh, it's like one of those ones that use your microphone. Interesting. Game is played over the course of 3 rounds. Multiple choice round, fill in the okay, never mind. For each question, declare what you think is the correct answer in the given time limit. Award yourself points for any question you get right. Player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Ready to find out who's the Mr. Know-It-All of the group? Let's begin. I'm setting up. 6 seconds to answer, 5 points for correct answers. All right, chat, you better be keeping track for me. There are 3 different kinds of consumers in the ecological system: carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. B. Yeah! Yeah! How many rings make up the symbol for the Olympic Games? 5. Yeah! I'm so good at this. In the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, who was the first to be ejected from the factory tour? Violet? Fuck. Was Augustus the large child? Was Augustus the one who fell into the chocolate river? I don't remember. Maybe? I haven't seen the movie in so long. The Chocolate Child, okay. Which of countries is closest to the equator? Panama. You're wrong. You're wrong, Brett. Which are the roots of the following equation? Hold. I need a little more time. God, it's been so long since I've like. You say you should know this, chat. I haven't taken like fucking. I've been taking a math course in several years. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fill in the blank. 6 seconds to answer. Oh, whoops. Initially, follow. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Simple enough. Always run but never walk, murmur but never talk, have a mouth but never eat. I have a bed but never sleep. What am I? What? I always run but never walk, murmur but never talk. Have a mouth but never eat. Have a bed but never sleep. Quite the riddle. Yes, this is horror. I don't know. A river. Oh, duh. We're named Alpha Beta. Alpha Beta. Gamma. Fuck. How are you feeling? I mean, all right, I guess. When you disappoint your parents, do they typically do to you? What? Nothing? I understand. Okay. Three seconds to answer? Bro, that's like no time at all. Plank of the boat steers in the water. Rudder. Water is composed of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. The American Revolution started and ended in 1776? Oh, the act of eating one's cannibalism? Okay, relax, man. Guillotine. Okay. Oh, this is really uncomfortable. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, wow. that took a turn. Dude, I don't know what it was. Like the increasing speed of the tick down, like that 3-second tick down was so unnerving. Very simple, but very effective. I like your emote, Christian. Yes. Quite nice.
The following video contains restricted information regarding an upcoming Pegasus product release.
So what did we learn? We have sinned and deserve to be punished?
This will be used by project employees and other authorized persons only. Any person found to have used or shared the following without prior authorization will face immediate termination from their position or cessation of partnership with Pegasus Innovations, and legal action if applicable.
I'll pega your sis. I'm sorry. Just pretend I didn't say that. God. Please just get into the content so I don't have to sit with this anymore. Alright. Cool. Oh. I love how we just toss in the word quantum physics. Like that just like it solves like any of the other like holes in the possibility that this is a real thing. They're like, oh no, it's quantum physics. Like, don't worry, you don't understand it. I wish they gave us more time to read each of these. A little fast. Not that fast of a reader. Like if this was slower, then I could actually read it out loud, but whatever. Okay. Okay, what? Something. Oh, I thought some of the text changed. I'm just gonna keep it paused so I can actually read this. To facilitate quantum telepathy, the Neuralink electrodes access the user's brainwaves, and the unit then encodes the sender's thoughts at the quantum level. Once the unit is synchronized to the receiver's unit, the information is sent instantly to the receiver, where the unit decodes the information and it is made readable by the receiver's brain. Okay. Crave in and out now. System permits not only communication at unprecedented speeds, but communication that is noise-free as well, making the challenges that previous communication systems had a thing of the past. Okay, whatever you say. Pegasus Neuralink requires access to the user's brainwaves in order to encode the thoughts to be sent to the receiver unit. The following are instructions on the proper use of the Neuralink system. Christian, Brad, you better bring some in and out for the rest of us. First calibration of the gateway to Ascension must be performed in order to account for the user's brainwave activity. This helps the sacred gateway encode the correct thoughts to be transmitted to the collective and ensures reliable performance of the system. That was not actually what it said. Suspect. Very suspect. Once calibration is complete, the user places the Neuralink electrodes on their temples and dials the receiver's poly number to quantum synchronize the two units. This is a lot of hubba bubba. The receiver unit will notify the recipient of an incoming call and can choose to accept or decline it. The latter functionality is identical to what is done with traditional telephone calls. Once calibration is complete, the user places the Neuralink electrodes on their temples and awaits further instructions from the digital messiah of harmony. The recovery or the receiver unit will notify the recipient when the messiah has new commands for the collective. The latter functionality is important for ascending mankind to the next order of existence. Okay. All other functionalities of the Pegasus Neuralink are identical to that of a traditional telephone. Users should keep the following in mind to ensure the safety while using the Neuralink. A very analog horror of it. 1. Users should not use the Neuralink in any liquid environment. Doing so increases the risk of shock and or damage to the unit. User should not drop the Neuralink on any hard surface, as this could damage shock-sensitive components of the device. And when not in use charging, the Neuralink should be stored in a cool location to prevent the device from overheating. Oh, Pap, how's it going? Oh, come on. You're gonna there we go. All right, let's see the real usage instructions. Users should not resist the directives of the Messiah, for he is the one that will guide us to eternal glory. Users should overlook their individuality and act only in the best interests of the collective. This is how harmony is obtained. The sacred gateway must be equipped at all times. The Messiah may need the collective's help at any moment. Users should make sure the unit holds at least a 20% charge to avoid damage to the battery when recharging. Disassembly and or repair of the unit should be performed by qualified Pegasus technicians only. Wow. What happened to right to repair, Pegasus? What a bunch of fucking assholes. Users should not attempt to modify or repair the device themselves. For their safety, information can be found on the Pegasus Innovations website. Users should not worry about the integrity of the sacred gateway. It is able to withstand even the vilest of defilements. This assembly of the sacred gateway is strictly forbidden. It is holy and pure in the form it was made. Not need any tuning outside of what the Messiah orders. Further information can be obtained from the nearest lead acolyte of the Equalizer. Very wordy. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. But that's all right. Although the quantum telepathy technology shown previously is new and unprecedented, we believe the Pegasus Neuralink will dramatically accelerate progress in long-distance communication technology for decades to come. Actually, I don't think it did anything. Yeah, it didn't.
Heed these words carefully, for they concern you and your future.
Okay.
Your true purpose and potential have been obscured by the material world.
All right.
Your senses cannot see beyond the here and now, and have limited you from the beginning.
Okay.
However, I am the light of enlightenment in the sea of ignorance, and seek to help you.
Okay, weird robot voice.
Achieving your true calling requires you to connect to something higher than yourself.
You don't know how I am right now, bro. Higher than me?
The sacred gateway
I doubt
will
it.
allow you to receive the guidance you have been searching for. I will help realize your full potential and allow you to lead a fulfilling life. Remove the wool from your eyes and see for yourself what the world has hidden from you.
I don't have wool in front of my eyes, only glasses, which I kind of need to read.
Await you immediately see on with harmony and prosperity. Until we next speak, may peace be upon you.
Okay. Thank you! This video has been a presentation of the Pegasus Neuralink version 1.2. If you have any questions, comments regarding anything you have seen today, contact Pegasus representative by phone. Okay. Pav, I'm surprised you're up, given that it is 3 a.m. for you. I've watched Matt VODs at 2 a.m. is fun. A little scary, but fun. I like that you didn't specify what kind of Matt VOD, so you could just be implying that watching anything by me late at night is terrifying. Am I that terrifying of a person, Lucky? Or Bread? Never mind. I was up before, but I forgot to watch your stream so many times. Damn, I'm lucky. Yeah, you guys have formed into one now. Congrats. Oh my god, it's fucking Arthur! Dude, Arthur is such a good show. No. No! I'm just gonna tell you, if you're not a US viewer, you do not know the fear that this noise strikes in you as a child. Actually, even as an adult, to be honest. Alright, we got a thunderstorm warning. Well, this is loud. National Weather
Service in Grand
I forgot.
Forks has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cass County in eastern North Dakota, Clay County in western Minnesota, until 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. At 8:51 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe
They
thunderstorm.
chose the creepiest and weirdest sounds for this shit.
1 mile
Well, yeah, but it's meant to get your attention. That's the whole point of the noise. So, I mean, I think it's pretty effective at what it does, even if it is creepy. But I think it only is creepy because it's associated with bad things, you know.
miles west of Castleton, moving east at
6/25/1999. I was alive for 4 months and 13 days.
45 miles per hour. The storm will be near Mapleton at 9 p.m., West Fargo at 9:06 p.m., Fargo at 9:11 p.m., North at 9:13 p.m. Take cover now. Get to a basement, storm cellar, or other underground shelter immediately. Close and lock the entrance to the shelter. If you are unable to find an underground shelter, attempt to hide in a deep ditch, storm drain, or the site which is as minimally exposed to the sky as possible.
I want to go back to watching
Evacuate from the
Arthur.
Fargo area immediately, heading either north or south as directed by law enforcement. Do not leave your shelter or return to the Fargo area until the warning is lifted. No shelter above ground can protect you from this storm, regardless of its construction.
Oh.
To repeat, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cass
But it's just a thunderstorm.
effective until 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Get to
Man,
an underground
they're not
shelter
even
or
saying it's a
evacuate now.
tornado. I go into a fucking storm shelter just for a thunderstorm?
Hi.
What's up, Arthur? I'm also wondering, am I missing? Oh, shit, I am. All right, we are missing some additional details. Maybe it would be worth reading these real quick. Sorry to go back on all these.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, this is for the first one. Tape containing the above footage was found by Agent Bolide at a yard sale in Lincoln, Nebraska, as a part of the routine yard sale check operation. What the fuck? The footage is of a home recording of station 4 KLSE TV, National Broadcasting Network station, local to Fargo, North Dakota. Who is broadcasting a rerun of Arthur? Wait. Oh, I'm just back to the Arthur one. Okay, that's fine. Arthur, during the time footage was recorded during informal questioning of the seller, they claimed the tapes being sold were blank and had not been used since their purchase. 9 VHS and 2 Betamax tapes. I wonder how many people actually know what Betamax is here. Were purchased from the yard sale, and of these, 3 VHS tapes and 1 Betamax tape were found to have content. The above footage came from one of the aforementioned VHS tapes. While the recording itself is non-anomalous, the severe thunderstorm warning contained therein is suspected to have been associated with an anomalous weather event. The warning originated from the National Weather Service office in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and was most likely broadcast from station WXK42 in Fargo, North Dakota. For brevity, only the portion of the recording containing the severe thunderstorm warning has been uploaded here. The unusual wording and duration of the featured warning suggests a Type 4 supercell had formed at the time of broadcast. However, radar and satellite imagery, as well as records of warnings issued by the National Weather Service, show no evidence of this event occurring at the date and time indicated by the SAME codes. At the time of writing, no known reports of accidental EAS activation or intentional broadcast intrusion have been found. Further investigation into this event by Minerva personnel is ongoing. Updates on the investigation will be provided as information becomes available. All right. So yeah, I think it is worth reading some of the descriptions. It's saying it's just VHS is not quite I feel like an adequate description. It was one of the VHS's main competitors in the format wars during this time. And while Betamax was in a lot of ways a higher quality tape, because the VHS was a cheaper system altogether, despite not being as high quality in its display format, it won out because it was cheaper. So listen, I'm not that old. I mean, to be honest, neither am I. Betamax is really before my time too, for the most part, but I'm just a nerd on old video formats, so I just happen to know what it is. All right, this was the Neuralink one. All right, in the mid-1990s, Pegasus Innovations had announced they were going to release a product that would, quote, dramatically revolutionize the telecommunications field upon its commercial release. However, the product was shelved under mysterious circumstances mere days before the product's unveiling to the public without comment from Pegasus Innovations on the matter. Even though the company would eventually recover the significant profit loss that resulted from this sudden action, the company's name would become slang in the technology community for hyping up a product that would never be released, i.e., they really pulled a Pegasus on that one. It would leave a stain on the company in the decades that followed. Speculation surrounding what the product might have been also stirred in many years since the announcement, with hypotheses ranging from an early version of 4G LTE network to a mere publicity stunt. However, during the relocation of the Pegasus Innovations R&D laboratory from Boston to Redacted, the secretary of the CEO at the time, who was tasked with transporting items from the archive vault to the new lab space and was also a member of the Minerva Alliance, discovered a strange VHS tape in the vault that appeared to have not been touched in decades, and snuck it out of the vault to watch at her home. Upon viewing the tape's contents, she immediately turned over the footage to the Alliance for review. It appears that this tape was a sales reel of the unreleased Pegasus product from the mid-1990s, as well as hinting at a reason why the product has been suddenly shelved without warning. All right, well, there's that. Got one more. This was the first one. All right, this tape came to the Minerva's Alliance attention after undercover agents of Ashtabula police.
You probably know Vistaprint.
Shut up, Vistaprint. Responded to the redacted household following the sudden onset of catatonia. What the hell is that? Oh. All right. Cardiac arrest in their son, who was watching Mr. Know-It-All cassette tape, with his mother moments prior to his episode and subsequent death. However, while the redacted family's sons was succumbed to the tape's influence, the mother experienced no sudden onset of any medical maladies whatsoever. A lot of big words in this. It's suspected the contents of the above footage, was taken from the cassette, are responsible for inducing the catatonia and cardiac arrest that claimed the life of the reactive family's son. This belief is substantiated by the mother's statement that her child was screaming during the off part of the video, shouting that he can see hell and Boogeyman on the screen. Mr. Know-It-All was a line of children's trivia games created by Little Sisters Entertainment Company. The first Mr. Know-It-All product was made in the mid-1980s, with the product line being discontinued in 2014, citing low profit being generated from the product line. While Little Sisters Entertainment did have a series of Mr. Know-It-All children's questions sets in the late 1990s and early 2000s, no record exists of the company having produced such a series on video cassette in this time frame, despite their official branding appearing twice during the course of this video. As such, it is suspected the above footage is created by third-party. Investigations into the true identity of the tape's manufacturer is ongoing. Okay. Well, that catches us up. Before we start, I'm going to get some more water. So I'm out of it. I'm thirsty. All right. You should be thirsty after that huge spiel. All right. And we'll read the description at the end. What the fuck is this? Some cult shit. Welcome initiates. You're almost ready to become sisters in the oldest and most exclusive sorority in the history. Oh God, it's a sorority. Dude, sororities, you know what? I actually take back what I said. This is a cult. Sororities might as well be fucking cults. However, you must first complete the initiation. Our sisterhood has instated to ensure your full loyalty and dedication to the organization. This video is created to help you fulfill this requirement. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the initiation process. Thank you. You'll take the oath of initiation at this time. Raise your right hand up, palm forward, and recite the following aloud. No, why am I doing this? Fuck it. I, Matt, last name, take this oath of initiation to demonstrate my acceptance of and honor for the ideals held by the Sisterhood Tau Omicron Psi, and to demonstrate my acceptance of all the benefits and responsibilities associated with my membership in the Sisterhood. I pledge my full and unwavering support to my fellow sisters in their time of need, and to assist with any and all activities undertaken by the Sisterhood for benefit. I pledge that my words and actions reflect positively on the Sisterhood, that they help the Sisterhood attain its goods, its goals, and its vision. Excuse me. I pledge to consume the elixir of the Sisterhood, which will demonstrate my loyalty and commitment to the missions of the Sisterhood, and to make my fellow sisters aware of this. What's up, sisters? Most importantly, I pledge my time and resources to ensure the continued existence of the Sisterhood and to ensure her customs and beliefs remain in practice in the decades to come. In the name of the Eternal Sisterhood, I swear the above. Okay! We suggest all viewers to take part in this pledge. Yeah, of course. Oh, what? You can't slip that one by me. Oh. You will now prepare the elixir of sisterhood to complete the initiation process. The on-screen instructions will assist you in performing this task. You will consume this elixir, the third part of the initiation proceedings. All right, chat, get ready to write this down. Step 1, pour 40 milliliters of vodka into the glass. Okay, I could do this. Let's watch this, and if it's reasonable, maybe I'll make it. Next step is gonna be blood. All right. Pour 140 milliliters of fruit punch into the glass. Represents the richness of sisterhood. Okay, I don't have fruit punch, but I do have grape juice. 70 milliliters of ginger ale into the glass. This is literally just a transfusion, almost. If you replace the if you replace the fruit punch with grape juice, that is a actual alcoholic beverage called a transfusion. I'll make one if this is all it's gonna say. Represents passion. Stir the contents of the glass until they're evenly mixed. This represents the unification of the three virtues of the sisterhood. Should I just do this? Just for the meme? I kind of want to. Okay. Do it. Fuck it. We're going to do it, chat. All right. What's up, sisters? We're going to make the fucking elixir of the sisterhood. All right, so step 1, you get vodka. I have a very large handle of Tito's. And we got our fruit punch and our ginger ale. See, weirdly enough, Matt loves vodka. I actually do love vodka. I think I've talked about this before. When I was in college and I would go to parties, I was part of a club called EDM Family. And we had parties that were not directly associated with the club, but happened to just involve the entirety of like the club members, but they weren't associated with the club because you couldn't have like parties involving alcohol associated with clubs at the college, obviously. But we had these parties that were more or less like the equivalent of a fraternity party, except it was for like the club, and our members performed sets, you know, during the parties. So it was always EDM playing. But I would show up to the parties with a handle of vodka and nothing else. It would often be Smirnoff cherry vodka, and it would just be that and nothing else. All right, that's probably like 40. It's probably like 40 milliliters. Here, let me go back. Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's probably about. All right, that's the spirit of the sisterhood. Cool. 140 milliliters of fruit. That seems like a lot. I'm gonna be honest, but all right, sure. That's definitely more than I would normally put into one of these, but. And then only 7. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, sisterhood. I'm not gonna follow this directly. I'm gonna have to change the ratios on the quote unquote fruit punch and the ginger ale. There should definitely be more ginger ale than fruit punch. But don't be a wuss. What do you mean? I feel like I'm being less of a wuss by not putting in the fucking such a high percentage of sweet stuff. Yum, yum, yum. That sure tastes like the sisterhood. All right, let me like put this shit away. Wild though that they don't recommend any ice in here. Like that's the most sacrilegious part of this entire fucking drink recipe. It's the fact that there's no goddamn like actually vile. What is he cooking? You know, it's funny, chat. When I was starting stream, I was like, "Yeah, maybe I'll make a drink that I'll have while I'm watching everything tonight." And who knew we'd be making one for a meme? By the way, if you're wondering why it's called a transfusion, it kind of has a red color to it. Yeah. Anyways. Because it looks like one. Shocker. Listen. Alright. Yeah, we stirred. Represents the unification of the 3 virtues of sisterhood. Alright. Amazing. Step 5, bow your head and speak the following aloud. Sister on high, may the following actions be proof of her unwavering commitment to you and the sisterhood. Cut your... Okay, hold on. No. I didn't agree to this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't usually add this part. I don't usually add this part to my transfusions. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, see, that probably not gonna do. I think that would probably violate the Twitch terms of service. So we might just go pat to it for the bit. Damn, how committed am I to the bit? This is the real test. Cut your hand with the knife provided. Well, no, actually, they didn't provide me with a knife, so I can't partake in this step anyways. Because I'm sure it's some important knife to the sisterhood, and a normal knife would not respect the sisterhood, you know, correctly or some bullshit like that. So, Well, let's pretend that I did. 3 drops in. Okay, see, this is how you spread. This is how you spread disease. This is a really bad idea. Put 3 drops of blood into your neighboring sister's glasses. This represents the blood bond you will share with your fellow sisters. Using the provided syringe, obtain 5 milliliters of fluid from the vessel of life at the center of the table. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a vessel of life anywhere. Anywhere around me. I feel like they kind of fell off on the remaining steps that they have here. Inject 5 milliliters of life essence into the glass. Okay. Is that like cum? Like, what do they mean, life essence? Step 10, allow ingredients to settle. You will consume the mixture in a few moments. Like, what else is life essence? Like, let's be real here. Consume the elixir. Watch. Wait. And watch the screen. Do not look away from the screen. Okay. You are now an official member of Tau Omicron Xi National Sorority. If you have any questions, contact your chapter's High Priestess for more information. All right, well, that's pretty sick. That was easy enough. On November 4th, 2019, the entirety of the Beta Tau chapter of the Tau Omicron Xi sorority seemingly vanished overnight with no indication of where they vanished to or why they vanished to begin with. While no evidence recovered from the chapter house would indicate where the former Tau Omicron Xi members have vanished to, evidence recovered from the scene does link them to the anomalous activities they might have been practicing for some time prior to their disappearance. Specifically, recruitment brochures and initiation video featured above, recovered from a hidden storage room in the chapter house, the strongest pieces of evidence supporting their potential involvement in anomalous activities. Analysis of college and chapter records, as well as informal interviews conducted with students and faculty on Cypress Valley's campus about the sorority, have yielded additional information of interest to Minerva agents. One student interviewed stated that the sorority was notorious for throwing the, quote, wildest and loudest parties on campus and almost had their charter removed. Wow, that's pretty bad. Due to excessive noise and alcohol violations. Many of the students interviewed by Minerva agents have strangely said that most, if not all, of the Tau Omicron Xi sisters were extremely attractive and had very youthful skin, even for undergraduate college students. Furthermore, analysis of the chapter's that's a little suspect. Furthermore, analysis of the chapter's recruitment records show the chapter has attempted to recruit an abnormally high number of biology and pre-med students over the past 30 years. Potential reasons for this are being investigated. Christian, you better share some in and out with the rest of us. Do you want some of the elixir? It's pretty good, Christian. I'll get you into the sisterhood. Madame Claire, the psychic savant. I can't fucking read. God damn it. This is Little Sisters Entertainment again. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Why, hello, dearies.
Hi.
I am Madame Claire, and welcome to my tent of fortunes. I have had the pleasure of helping many of my clients see and make sense of their future, from everyday people like yourselves to the richest and most famous celebrities on Hollywood Boulevard. My travels around the country have helped make my 10 to fortunes the most popular attraction at many theaters.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think psychics are fucking annoying as shit. I don't know if this is a hot take to anybody, but like, literal just scam artists. You pay them money and they say vague things that might potentially apply to your life, and they go, and the people that go to them are like, oh my god, that's so true. It's like you can say so many vague statements about anybody and it'll probably apply to them, or they'll find some way to make that statement apply to them. Like the psychic does very little work, you know? Like they have some things that they can go to, do one and see if it happens. I have no interest in tossing my money away.
Fairs and festivals. And now that you're all here, you'll get to see my wondrous soothsaying abilities firsthand. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's begin right away. First, let's look to the cosmos and see what the great celestial bodies above have to say. Indeed.
It's and by the way, sorry, and then I promise I'll be done with this tangent. It's like the same thing as like those palm readers that like look at like the lines on your fucking hand and they're like, oh, well, this line means that like you're gonna, you know, have 3 children by the age of 27. You know, it's like, no, it's just a fucking line on your hand.
Used in times long ago to predict what one's path in life would be, what the outcome of an upcoming battle would be, and even how the gods of ancient civilizations were feeling. Without further ado, let's take a look and see what the...
I like the voice actor's voice. The good casting for this. Oh god, it's astrology. No. All right, we'll read my horoscope when we get to it. I'm an Aquarius. Oh god, it's literally the same thing. All of this stuff, and listen, maybe I'm just lame, but I just think it's so much of a waste of time. Especially the people that like live by this shit, where it's like they won't date somebody if they're like a certain like sign. It's just like mind numbing. And it's like, I wouldn't want to date someone like that anyways. So I guess it's like natural selection on their part, but. Bro, where the fuck is Aquarius? Hello? There we go. And this is the same shit where it just says vague statements where you can like find ways to apply it to your life. As lively as the stars themselves, you always find a way to bring everyone together to celebrate momentous occasions. Like, so what a vague fucking statement. However, being able to act independently has also allowed you to forge your own path and your own destiny in life. This will be of particular use in the next few days. Again, some vague, ominous statement, as you may be able to count on those you have trusted up to this point. Like, okay, dude. Or you may not be able to count on those you have trusted. Also, okay, the promise this is the last side tangent. What, like, not to mention, like, the frustration I have with horoscopes to begin with, they've also become so complicated. You have like this rising and like I don't, it's so much, man. Like there's all these different like modifiers like on your fucking horoscope now that it's like, Jesus, like how do you keep track of all that? Don't even get me started with people that are like get into crystals. Like that's a whole other fucking sector. And anyways, that does ranting.
Amazing, isn't it? But we're only just beginning, my dearies. I'm also particularly fond of the tarot, since they're more concrete yet mystical nature.
Oh god, tarot cards.
Those who
Oh no.
right in front of
I will refrain. I will refrain.
What I will showcase next will help speak to those watching who are more grounded in the concrete than their peers. Let's take a look, shall we?
doing all the hoops and doodads. Your past, while it has had your fair share of hardships, was filled with enough joy and encouragement to help you get to where you are today. That statement will apply to literally anyone alive. Whether your current life is thriving like never before or struggling to hang on, your major turn of events is coming to change your daily... Once again, a vague statement that will apply to literally anyone alive. Unfortunately, this turn of events will bring about more obstacles and challenges in the near future. Prepare yourself in advance to get through them as painlessly as possible. Wow. Someone existing having obstacles in their future, almost like a statement that will apply to anyone alive. Who knew I'd be ranting in the middle of a horror series?
The last few minutes resonates with you and your personal circumstances. My job is not yet complete, however, since I will now take this information that we've gathered about you and use them to help predict the major events that will take place in your future.
Imagine she just like shows my IP address.
This is all.
Oh fuck, she is a psychic.
So be sure to hang on to your seats as we look into the crystal ball one last time.
All right. Whoa. Hold on. This took a turn. Okay. All right, madame. Oh my God. The iPhone alarm noise. Wait, hold on. These are going by too fast now. Okay. Oh, I guess if we probably look at this. Yeah, the original film reel was 1932. So the whole point is this is actually predicting real things that do happen in the future. Alliterative yet deadly storm will descend at large gulf, bringing widespread destruction with it. Yeah. Streak of fire from the heavens will cripple the globe in an era of machine supremacy. Attempt to cut off the Hydra of Freedom's head goes awry. The assassin is condemned to death. Why is there a baby crying? Vast yet frozen land will tear itself asunder over the essentials of life and the struggle for freedom. Birds of prey carrying on Prometheus's legacy will be smothered by the ignorant and brash. Ethereal trade will be shut down by the Achilles heel of the very medium itself. A hostile northern brother will take over its southern sibling with extreme force. A forest with rich and luscious ecosystem will meet a fiery demise only Hades can match. A virulent pestilence will render the riches of the sea inedible by many of the earth. Okay. All life on earth perishes. Oh, right, Madame Claire. This is a little bleak, don't you think? Oh.
Your future looks quite bright to me, my dearings. So much to look forward to. I'm almost envious. But anyway, thank you for visiting my tent of fortunes. I hope what you have seen today will help guide your future decisions. Come back soon now, you hear?
Okay. Rumors of a disturbing fortune teller video for children had circulated in the redacted area since the early 1980s, but no actual video fitting its description had surfaced in the area for years since the rumors first started. However, Agent Peregrine, an off-duty Minerva agent, was shopping for a movie rental at a local video rental store when another customer burst through the entrance and hastily returned a cassette tape saying it, quote, needed to be destroyed immediately before running out into the night. The agent rented this tape along with their original rentals and reviewed the tape's footage the following day. Upon review of the footage, Agent Peregrine immediately alerted the IRE command response team to his station for an emergency containment of the videotape. A review conducted by the IRE command audiovisual specialist has deemed the video to be a Monarch class temporal anomaly, and IRE command has declared that this footage is to be reviewed with extreme caution. While no major ill effects should result from viewing this footage, it is recommended that a targeted memory wipe treatment be followed after viewing the footage to reduce the likelihood of a casual loop being created in our timeline. Contingency plans to induce a timeline derailment scenario to prevent the events shown on the tape from occurring are currently in development at this time. Okay. Honestly, wouldn't be shocked if this all happened. Got an audio tape. All right. Well, time to sit back and listen. Leads. Oh, yeah. Also, an important note for this series. I think there's a pretty large series of these audio tapes where we're just going to be listening. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 6. So strap in. I think it'll show the text on screen, but yep, there you go. Your fault. Listen.
Alright, is this thing actually on? Because I can't see if... Oh, there it is. Hello, my name is Tommy Parsons, and I just got started on a 4-day backpacking trip on the Pinewood Trail to help me process and work through some things before heading out to college in the fall.
Cool.
I'm recording this because I wanted to have something to help me remember the experiences.
He has that American accent. You mean a Southern accent?
And allow me to vent about some things if need be. I set out on the Pinewood Trail from the Sycamore Knob Trailhead roughly...
Not Matt moment, all right? If I have any accent, if you guys are claiming I have any accent, it's a fucking Jersey accent, which I don't even have, all right? Like, I don't fucking talk like I'm from North Jersey, you know? Like, I mean, I say some things weird. I say coffee, but... Yours is a white accent? Okay.
And I plan to finish my trip in Deerhorn City, where my folks will pick me up around the Deerhorn Community Park the trail runs through. I'll make a new entry anytime I have some thoughts to share or to document anything interesting that happens. Until then, I'll leave this here for now.
So toxic.
Back again. Not much has happened since the last entry I made half an hour ago. To be honest, the forest is as thick as ever, and the trail has gotten slightly steeper since then. I'm looking
Bye, Phenomenal. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
forward to the nicer views and such further on down, however. There's quite a few other people out hiking on the trail as I speak. It's a wonderful morning out, and the forecast says it's going to get quite warm in the afternoon.
Sounds pleasant.
So I don't blame them for wanting to get out earlier rather than later. Although I like to be by myself when walking in nature normally, it's nice to know other people like to be out here and getting away from the monotony of life and taking in fresh air.
I'm sorry. I gotta stop Tommy here. Did he just say monotony? Monotony. I can't even say it myself right now. Monotony. Monotony, not monotony.
Wish there were more people like that out there, you know? Anyway, got to leave this here for now. Got a particularly steep part of the trail coming up.
Appreciate that, phenomenal.
Time, really. And don't want to be recording during that time, unless I drop this recorder on a rock, and that's the thing. We'll ship back in here soon.
All right. Appreciate it, Tommy.
It's about 1 p.m. now, and I stopped for lunch near a small pond off to the side of the trail. Figured I would make an entry while I eat.
Sounds more like a river than a pond.
Fell before heading back into the trail. By my measure, I am currently on pace to arrive in Deerhorn City on the 25th. Since the nearby pond was on the trail map that I used
How's the elixir?
plan this trip.
Fantastic.
Thought I would arrive here in the early afternoon. Given its distance from Sycamore Knob and my usual walking place, honestly, if this entire trail was as smooth as what I've been on thus far, I'll probably get to Deerhorn City on the 24th. But the rougher parts of it will add more time to the whole thing. It's crazy how nature is more complicated than we typically give it credit for. For instance, I've been watching a flock of nearby geese.
I'm asleep from this. Something tells me it's gonna ramp up.
And organized they actually are. They always have 2 geese stand on watch for any threats.
Although this is tape 1, so maybe not this one.
I've seen how they can go after people that would wander too close, and it's pretty terrifying, I have to admit. Anyway, I'm going to finish up lunch and rest up for a few minutes before I head back out. I'll leave this entry here, but we'll be sure to update things when something interesting happens.
All right, Tommy. Appreciate it, my boy.
Fairly quick entry here, but I want to make note of a somewhat nice view I had encountered a few minutes ago. Wasn't much, but it was a nice scenic view of the river that was running by the trail with mountains off in the distance. Also identify what might be Overlook Peak in the far distance. I'll be passing through on the descent down into Deerhorn City. You can actually get a very clear view of the city right before you descend down into it. So that's something that I'm looking forward to.
Intense hiking commentary.
But got to start back on the trail again now.
I wonder if we'll get anything spicy before the tape ends.
I just finished setting up camp on the outskirts of a large clearing underneath some of the surrounding trees, and am in the process of cooking dinner right now. Figured I'd make an entry while I wait, you know. First off, wanted to say that I made good progress today. My goal for today was the Evanston campsite, which is located pretty close to where I actually set up camp. I didn't set up at the campsite itself, though, due to some obnoxious teens, college people, you know, partying over in that area. Jeez, it's almost like the high school drama never actually stopped after we graduated. Anyway, though, I should be able to make it to Deerhorn City by the middle of the 4th day if things continue to go well. I don't anticipate being back on here until tomorrow morning, but I'll be sure to record any thoughts of mine that need to be memorialized. Until next time.
All right, Tommy. We got any notable description here? Tommy Parsons was a 1989 school graduate from Redacted High School in Virginia who inexplicably went missing during a solo backpacking trip through the Appalachian Mountains in late May of the same year, despite authorities conducting a thorough month-long search of the area where Pinewood Trail is located and interviewing Tommy's various relatives and friends to determine if foul play or some other circumstance contributed to his disappearance. No evidence of Tommy's whereabouts could be recovered. Given the supplies and equipment Tommy was believed to have had on the outset of his trip, he was assumed to have died of malnutrition roughly 6 months following his disappearance. This case would fade into obscurity for just under 3 decades until mid-March 2020, where a young couple on a day hike along Pinewood Trail discovered a relatively pristine audio cassette tape off the side of the trail where the boyfriend was in the restroom. Unsure what to do with it, they delivered the tape to an undercover Minerva agent posing as a park ranger who listened to the tape's contents and quickly discovered that these tapes were the original audio logs that Tommy had recorded while on his trip. The ranger notified other Minerva agents in an attempt to recover any more audio tapes using a routine trail inspection as a cover for the operation. Currently, 2 additional tapes have been recovered, but agents are currently awaiting additional tapes in order to determine the proper order of events. While the relatively unweathered appearance of the cassette itself could suggest the anomalous so could suggest the anomalous being at play. More information is needed to confirm or deny this hypothesis. What a coincidence they find these by luck. I mean, they just seem to be all over the place. I mean, it's kind of an interesting story that this channel is creating, where it's like this Minerva alliance is just like this very widespread, collection of people all across the country, and that they're so prevalent in the country that they can cover all of these different areas. It's a fun concept. So
Monster High, I missed you. Fierce.
Monster High 2 is now streaming on Paramount Plus.
I don't care. Let me check real quick. Is this going to be... All right, so there's only the very bottom of this is unique in terms of the description. Got to be intentional that someone's leaving it for... Oh, you're meaning like the fact that the tapes were found. Well, I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. Yeah, especially if the tapes are unweathered. They got to be newer. I'm gonna go grab a snack. Okay, now we're set. All right.
I can't believe it's already morning. I had a good night's sleep last night, but I
Alright,
always feel
sounds
like
good,
I'm
Brad.
a lighter sleeper when I'm away from home for some reason. Anyway, I just finished up eating breakfast a few minutes ago, and I'm currently looking at the trail maps to determine where I need to be at various parts of the day today. From the looks of things, I should be stopping for lunch somewhere around the Abington campsite, which is actually fairly close to the river I had seen yesterday afternoon. And should be setting up camp close to the Old Hickory campsite, which is on the outskirts of a forest near the Pinewood Glades, which looks really beautiful from the photos I was looking at before I left. As for the trail itself, it seems to be much hillier and challenging than the trail I had traversed yesterday, since the upcoming stretch of trail does enter the more mountainous parts of the Appalachia. This should lead to a lot of nicer views, though, provided the weather and the trees don't obscure too much of it. Looks like it'll be a mostly sunny day today, though, if the sky above is anything to go by, so I'll be sure to make note of any noteworthy views I encounter. Going to get geared up and head out onto the trail now, but I'll check in at lunchtime or before then if anything interesting happens between now and then. Alright, just arrived at the Abington campsite at approximately 1:30 p.m., and I'm getting ready to prepare lunch in a bit. I figured I'd give an update while I get all that ready to save time. The first part of the hike today went pretty well overall, though I almost slipped and fell navigating a particularly steep uphill part of the trail about an hour after I had left the
It's pretty scary when you're
this morning.
solo hiking.
And the trail followed the river's contours for the most part and saw a couple of fairly nice views while walking along the river. However, none of them were as good as the one from yesterday afternoon. Though I have to say that the sunrise over the mountains did make the view more fantastic than they would have if I had seen them in the afternoon, of course. The number of people on the part of the trail I just hiked has dropped down considerably from yesterday. Though I admit you don't typically get too many day hikers this far out onto the trail. The next trailhead is more than a day's walk from here anyway, so this part of the trail doesn't see too much traffic other than backpackers like me.
Interesting.
I can actually be somewhat at peace and look around at nature as I walk along the trail now, which was the main reason I'm out here doing this in the first place, you know. Alright, I'll end this here for now since lunch is almost finished cooking and I kind of want to eat quickly and get back out on the trail. Since I am a little behind schedule and would like to make up for some lost time. See you later.
What an efficient man.
I'm back and I just set foot in the Old Hickory campsite at about 6:40 p.m. if my watch is...
I'm also curious if these are, I mean, because since he mentioned he's in the Appalachian, I wonder if these are real, like real campsites and stuff and points of interest along the Appalachian Trail.
Accurate. A little later than expected.
And I guess we could verify this. Old Hickory Lake is in Tennessee. And presumably it's on the Appalachian. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways.
Expected, but not by any crazy amount or anything. I'll go ahead and get dinner started while I finish this entry.
Did you just call them
After I
again?
left the Abington campsite, the trail
Wait,
was
what?
still fairly hilly and steep in places. But it wasn't anything close to what the terrain was when I nearly slipped and fell earlier today. Didn't really get a whole lot of nice views on the river or the mountains on this stretch of the trail, since there were more trees blocking the view.
No, it's not. Appalachian, yeah. All right. Well, listen, man. It's close enough, right? Didn't he say? Now you're making me trip. Whoops. Yeah, Appalachian. What did I say wrong?
Fewer things than the maps I reviewed had led me to believe. No big deal, really. As long as I get to see and make note of the really great views coming up around Overleaf Peak. Supposedly you can see for miles from the top of it, and many folks have used that peak to propose to their significant others and whatnot. So if it's that picturesque, I really got something to look forward to later. I didn't encounter a whole lot of people on the stretch of trail between the Abington and Old Hickory campsites. As I mentioned earlier, that's not entirely surprising, since there isn't any trailheads along the particular stretch. And that would reduce the number of day hikers on that part to almost nobody. Unless you're moving along at a decent clip with no backpack or anything. Anyway, another good day out on the trail today, despite me almost taking another nasty fall earlier. Can't wait to see what kinds of things and views I'll see in the last 2 days of my journey here. I'll be back on in case something comes to mind, but until then, peace out.
Alright, peace out, man.
Okay, so I heard that.
Oh. Alright. Bit of a change in mood.
This really weird sound of these things. And I wanted to get this on record so I can try and determine what it is when I get back home. It kind of sounded something like... Yeah, that sound. That doesn't sound like any animal I've ever seen or heard of before. I know that animals can make some unusual sounds when they're doing mating calls or whatever. But that sound is just so...
Oh no. Oh God.
Alright, I'm just going to end this here for now, because I don't know if that thing has very acute hearing or something. And I'd rather not be this thing's late night snack. Bye.
Okay. hated that. All right, so all of this was identical. So now 5 tapes have been recovered, but agents are currently awaiting additional tapes. Yeah. This tape provides more evidence supporting the anomalous might have been at play. However, additional evidence is needed to corroborate that notion. Okay. All right. You can probably skip this. Yep.
Didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to last night. Not sure if it was the fear of
We
whatever
might
that
have some
training was last
ramping
night, or
up
something
now.
else entirely. But I feel a lot more lethargic now than I was feeling yesterday morning. I already finished my breakfast, and I honestly probably would have missed making an entry here if I hadn't noticed my recorder poking out of my bag as I was putting everything away. It's also a bit chilly this morning compared to what the temperatures were for the past 2 days. However, I recall that a cold front was supposed to move into the area today, so that would explain the lower temperatures and the cloud cover I'm seeing at the moment. It'll be nice to have lower temperatures for once, since the afternoons got pretty sweltering at times. And I think I'll have more energy on the trail now that the sun isn't constantly beating me into submission. I was looking at the trail maps to determine where to stop for lunch, water, and whatnot, and it seems that I should arrive at the Ridgeview campsite at about 1:15 p.m. and I'll arrive at the Moore campsite at about 7 p.m. So that's what I'll be shooting for today. I gotta get going now, though, if I hope to make it to the locations in time. So I'll be ending this entry here, and we'll report back with an update when I stop for lunch or something worth documenting happens.
All right.
Okay, it's been about 2 hours since I left the Old Hickory campsite, and I've noticed some strange things as I've been walking along. First of all, I have not seen a single other person hiking or backpacking on the trail other than myself today. While the absence of day hikers was to be expected, the fact that I have not seen another backpacker at all during this time is a little concerning to me. Especially since this is the time of the year
Yeah, you did mention it's the
most people go
summer.
out to hike and backpack before the temperatures become unbearable during the summer months. Granted, I tend to like being alone while I walk in nature, but I still would like to see at least 1 or 2 other people every so often in case I need to get help in the middle of this Appalachian wilderness. Speaking of wilderness, take a listen at this. Yeah, that's the other weird thing I've noticed a little while ago. Nature is absolutely dead silent right now. No insects buzzing, no birds chirping, no deer or other animals rustling somewhere.
See, Mr. Macula, thank you for stopping by.
It's actually kind of unnerving, really, since I'm here partially to indulge in the natural world. And nature being dead silent sounds anything but natural to me. I'll return with another update at lunch.
Yeah, it is pretty unnerving that there's like no bird sounds or insects or anything. I legit cooked chorizo and prepared the masa for handmade tortillas already at this point.
I'm currently prepping lunch at the Ridgeview campsite, although I actually almost completely missed it because of the lack of signage indicating its location to hikers. It's also looking more dilapidated than the previous campsites I've encountered. Although the maintenance of these campsites and shelters have been known to be somewhat spotty from
Sounds like it,
time to
Brad.
time. Still, I can't help if it's just me not thinking straight like usual, the atmosphere throwing off my mood, or something else going on with me for me to just completely bypass a place I had planned to stop at for lunch. Nature has remained really silent since I ended my last century, though I have heard some distant noises about 10 minutes before I arrived at Ridgeview campsite. They weren't the same kinds of sounds I heard last night,
Okay.
but they still didn't sound like any kind of animal sound I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what's going on between the lack of anybody else on the trail and these other weird things going on, but it's starting to creep me out quite a bit, and I don't really want to stay in one spot for too long, lest something undesirable happens to me. So, on that note, I'm going to finish cooking lunch, eat, and get out as soon as possible. I hope I'm just being paranoid or something, but I don't like the feelings I'm getting right now. Okay, I'm probably way more tired than I thought I was, but I could have sworn I saw something moving through the trees just
It's
now.
Bigfoot!
I'm thinking it's just me moving my head too fast, and that's making me see big things moving out my peripheral vision. But with all the other weirdness that's been going on since this morning, I'm not sure what to think anymore. I think I'm just going to hurry towards the Moore campsite now, so I can just set up camp, eat dinner, and just go straight to sleep before the sun sets. I really don't want to be awake at night with all this crap going on around me. As for the whole sightseeing thing, I only really care about the views of the top Overlook Peak anymore. I had wanted to get a look at some of the other views this section of the Pinewood Trail had to offer, but I don't feel comfortable standing around unnecessarily at the moment.
Oh boy.
I'm currently inside my tent at the Moore campsite. I've already eaten dinner and everything despite me being 2 hours ahead of schedule. I'm trying to get some sleep right now, but yeah, I'm not really succeeding at that.
Is it raining?
I'm starting to hear some similar noises to what I was hearing last night, and I'm just doing really anything I can to help me get some rest, since I think my lack of adequate rest last night is affecting my mind in some way. And I want to compensate for that by getting extra rest tonight. I won't be back until tomorrow morning because I really need the rest tonight, right now.
Alright.
Good night, everyone.
We'll see if that... Oh, that does hold up. Okay. This tape while showing... Oh, wait. Okay, currently 6 tapes in total have been recovered, which seems like that's going to be the total based on the playlist. But agents are currently awaiting additional tapes in order to determine the proper order of events. This tape, while showing no direct signs of anomalous activity, does point to signs that the circumstances Tommy Parsons was experiencing in this tape were definitely atypical for the region during the time of his trip. More tapes are needed before the Alliance can definitely assert the anomalous was at play, or was it in play. Yeah.
Well, I finally got some decent rest last night.
Good for you, Tommy.
I actually feel pretty darn good this morning. I think my head was just playing tricks on me yesterday, since I don't feel any of the paranoia and stress that had taken over me yesterday. Missed out on some halfway decent views yesterday in my panic, but I think some of the trees in those spots obscured the best part of those views anyway. So it probably wouldn't have been the best use of my time to stop for them, independent of all that. I'm finishing up breakfast here in a few moments, and I'll be headed out to finish my trip backwards. I should reach the top of the Overlook Peak at around noon today, and will arrive in Deerhorn City an hour or so after that. Despite the events that took place yesterday, I had a pretty good trip in all. I got to see some pretty cool natural vistas, and got to decompress my mind a bit before heading out to college in the fall. The recordings I made will definitely help make this trip a memorable one, and something worth reflecting on years after the trip is over.
Little did he know.
Nature's still pretty quiet at the moment, but I suspect that to be more so because of where I've set up camp than anything else. I think things will liven up as I set out onto the trail one last final time.
We'll see about that.
I'm now ascending the slope of Overlook Peak that I was speaking. I've heard the views are absolutely killer at the top, so I'm definitely excited to see what lies in wait for me up there. 3 days of hiking in the Appalachian wilderness has led up to this. Let's hope it's as awesome as people say it is. Oh no. This isn't right. This isn't right.
What?
Okay, I don't have any way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. Deerhorn City is gone.
What?
It is straight up gone. I had a clear view of everything at the top of Overlook Peak, and I couldn't see any sign of civilization for miles in any direction. Currently running down the trail in the direction of where Deerhorn City should have been, in the hopes of finding anyone that can help me find out what
are the
is
noises
here. The sounds I've been hearing earlier are starting to pick up a bit too. And I'm actually becoming very scared about everything that has happened since yesterday.
This was a big ramp up.
I'm not looking hard enough for Dearborn City from the peak. But I have a feeling that everything that's happening right now is not normal and that I could be in very real danger from whatever is making those creepy noises. I'm running towards the Dearborn City right now. I'm hoping my parents are there so I can get the out of here. I really don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, that was not a fun entry.
Years have come to pass. Currently standing where Dearborn City was supposed to be. Standing where Dearborn Community Park should be, in fact. I see nothing but forest as far as the eye can see. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. How does an entire city just up and vanish like this? Not only that, but how come there's an entire forest where a sizable town once was?
These noises!
Teleportation isn't something that can happen. So what happened to it during the course of half a week? I've also seen no other person on the trail at all today. I can't even begin to make sense of that in light of what I saw earlier. I'm going to try and figure something out over lunch, because I generally do not know what to do. I'm scared beyond belief. Hey there. Night fell about an hour or so ago, and I just don't know what to do at this point. It's hard to come up with any logical explanation or course of action, because the situation I'm in is just anything but logical, really. I'll try to think of something I can do as I try to get some sleep tonight, but I can't help but think of my parents right now. Definitely worried
the noises!
Not knowing their one and only son is trapped in this Lovecraftian nightmare world. And that there's nothing anyone can do. There's nothing anyone can do to get me out.
This is awful. Oh, this is fucking horrific.
I'm going to get off. I need to think about things. I pray that I can get out of this abysmal situation.
Okay, wow. Things definitely took a turn this fucking episode, or this tape, rather. Still 6 tapes. This tape confirms that something anomalous has happened to Tommy Parsons. Investigations to determine what exactly transpired on his journey are underway. Audio technicians have been unable to map any of the background sounds to any known creatures and are currently suspected to be anomalous in nature at this time. Well, the turn to have tables. Yeah.
Alright, I did some thinking last night, and although everything man-made has vanished to who knows where, the overall terrain and natural features of everything is the same as before.
How do you know?
That being said, I'm considering hiking up a neighboring mountain peak to overlook Peak, Mount Stanley, to get a better lay of the land and see if there's anything that stands out, and try to come up with a plan from there. I luckily packed some spare breakfast in case my trip took an extra day to complete. But if I can't find anyone here soon, starvation is going to be...
God, the fucking noises still!
...from the wilderness around me. Oh, and you may hear my teeth rattling a bit. That's because last night the temperatures dropped a ton and it is now snowing outside.
Oh, God.
Snowy. In mid-May. I don't even know what to even think of that. My sleeping bag isn't even rated for below freezing temperatures. So this is going to be problematic if I don't find a way out of this place soon. I'm heading towards Mount Stanley now. Hopefully I can find something here that can help me determine my next steps. Literally and figuratively. Even in the face of danger, I can still muster up some humor. Keeps me from going insane, really. so I'm not gonna complain.
God, those noises are awful.
I would have checked in before reaching the top of Mount Stanley, so as to save battery power in this thing. But I found somethings actually, that are just beyond explanation.
It's noises.
In front of me is a clearing filled with a bunch of various backpacks and
What?
knapsacks scattered about, along with an assortment of other items strewn amongst the packs. I'm going to go through some of them now to see if I can scavenge food and other items and make my own supplies last longer.
So weird.
This is the weirdest thing I've seen since all this began. This backpack and the items contained within it seem to be from the 18th century or something. Because the food and the items in there look nothing like anything that's used in 1989. There's also a flintlock muzzle loading rifle near the pack as well, although I don't see any ammo for it in any of the nearby packs, and even if there was an ammo for it, I'm not familiar enough with it to actually use it to defend myself.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
This is a little
like.
smaller than the last one, and I honestly would have skipped over it had it not contained a bag of what looks like trail mix and a device with a Macintosh logo on it.
Wait. Oh. Wait, what? So, okay, that would...
Although I was not aware Macintosh made handheld.
Yeah, oh, this is weird. I don't know if it's necessarily the future, though. It seems like it's a place that, like, people from all parts of history, both in the future and in the past, are getting teleported to.
Products until now. Seems to have a glass screen on it and several buttons on the side. Let me see what it does.
Well, I say that because of the previous knapsack that he just explored. He specifically even mentioned it looked like something from, did he say the 1800s? Yeah, the 18th century. So 1700s. So...
Oh. Whoa. I've never heard of Macintosh releasing a handheld product like this. The screen appears to be made of glass and it says I can swipe to unlock it. Does it mean like... Oh, there we go. Looks like it needs a password to unlock. I'll hang on to this for now, since this might have information about how this couple ended up in the same predicament I'm in. And it may have an answer as to how to get out of here.
I mean, I think he's fucked. Well, I mean, obviously he's fucked. He went missing. But, weird. Very weird. So it's like he somehow... The question is how the fuck he ended up here in the first place. It doesn't seem like he took any weird path that would have... You know, it's not like he went through some, like, obscure tunnel or whatever. He died of malnutrition. That's what they're theorizing. They theorize that's how he probably died. In fact, I think that was what was theorized how he died. Yeah, this was before March 2020.
I'm going to look the rest of the back.
I mean, he still might have died of malnutrition, but I mean, we'll see how the series goes.
...in this clearing, and I'll start my way back up Mount Stanley afterwards. Alright, finished looting everything that would be of use to me. Got enough food to last me for a few days at least.
That's good.
Some extra blankets, clothes, and gloves from a warrant, and the handheld Macintosh device from the other small pack. I've also snagged a .357 revolver that was next to one of the trees on the outskirts of the clearing. I guess it was from some hunting party that got wrapped up in all of this at some point. Isn't much, but at least I have some way to defend myself.
Wait. Oh, so the revolver actually has ammo in it. That's good.
Whatever is out there. I haven't seen anyone or anything living since my third day out here. I'm not convinced I'm alone out here, given how horrendous those things out there sound. I'm nearing the top of Mount Stanley now, and I should be able to get a better picture of what's going on when I reach the top. The view seems mostly clear. No trees obscuring the view in any direction, but who knows what I'll see when I reach the top.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Alright, I'm at the top of the mountain now, and looking around up here, I don't see anything but snow-covered treetops and mountains as far as I can see. So it doesn't look like any human presence is to be found anywhere near where I am. I say human because I do see a silhouette of some creature towering over the trees in the far distance.
Oh
and
no.
see the trees across the river moving and swaying a bit, as if a group of animals were moving through them. So I guess I'm not actually alone out here, but I hope to not encounter that giant creature or a group of creatures in the forest anytime soon, or ever. I'm going to go off to the side of the mountain and rest in a small flat area that I found while ascending to the peak. Going to eat a little something and figure out what to do next. Maybe I'll try and get into that Macintosh handheld thing as I go to sleep or something.
I mean, I don't know how you're planning to crack the password there, bud, but I guess good luck. Tommy's descriptions of events on this tape do not corroborate with any conditions known to have historically occurred in the region and support the notion that the anomaly in question is to some extent temporal in nature. Makes sense. More investigations into this matter are underway. I would have pulled a Sayori instead of trying to survive. I mean, how are you gonna do that though? Unless you happen to find a rope in one of those bags.
I've been walking along the river for several days
Oh,
now.
bullet. That's actually very valid. With the Magnum or the revolver, whatever.
Food ran out 2 days ago, but I noticed something else weird about this place. Time doesn't seem to pass normally here. I haven't been hungry or thirsty at all since I last ate 2 days ago. Also, the date on the Macintosh handheld hasn't advanced past the April 29th date at all since I picked it up all that while ago. My watch hasn't moved hands either since then, too. And the days are just blending into one another for me.
This is really weird.
I can swear I hear something stalking me in the woods near the river as I walk along it. Honestly, don't even know why I keep walking along the river anyway. Perhaps it's some vain hope that it leads somewhere that will give me answers as to what this place is and why I'm here. Honestly, don't mind if whatever this thing following me kills me. Since I know I won't say.
God, this is so sad.
Old friends, or even I won't even see my world again. I'm all out of ideas on what to do. If you don't hear any more entries from me from this point forward, if anyone ever listens to this, you'll know what happened. Okay, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me or not, but I think I spot a somewhat small building at the corner of the river I've been walking along for God knows how long, and a lake that the river empties into. I'm going to try and cross the river to get there, although that may not be an easy task since the river's not narrow in this particular area. There does seem to be some rather thick ice in the narrower position of the river, though, so I'll try crossing the river there. I've made it across the river, now on towards the building. Going to hurry because those creepy ass
Oh God.
Back. And I know for a fact I'm being followed at
Dear fucking God.
That was close. But what is this building? What is an office building doing all the way out in this area? There's absolutely no one here, and the place looks like it has been abandoned for quite some time. I'm trying to find any documents that can explain what this building is and more importantly, what this weird world I'm stumbled into is.
Dear God. This is just fucking awful, man.
Exploration report. The vast research outpost, Romeo Bravo. Department of United States Department of Anomalies.
Oh, the USDA! Don't they like do stuff with meat?
I never heard of this governmental agency in my life, but everything looks so official. Too official to be fake. And what's the vast?
The vast?
Is it this realm I stumbled into, or... Oh, they found a way in here. I'm going to take all these papers with me and just try to find a way out of it. Oh, gosh. Oh, God.
No! Tommy! His ultimate fate remains unknown. I mean, I feel like it's kind of implied. Man, that was quite a series of tapes, man. That's fucked. What's also fucked is my friend Mike was on a hike today. I kind of want to... Oh, he did like a post I sent in one of our... Okay, so he's not dead. That's good. Okay, anyways. This tape definitely confirms the anomaly in question is spatiotemporal in nature and shows that the United States Department of Anomalies has prior knowledge of and conducted some amount of I can't fucking read right now and conducted some amount of research into this particular anomaly around the time of Tommy's disappearance. Dedicated search effort to locate any US DOA outposts in this part of the Appalachia are now in progress. All right. Well, there you have it.
Start the day with a Wawa breakfast
Wawa!
burrito. All built to order from 5 to 11 a.m. Gotta have a Wawa.
This delivery, call now.
All across America, people get together with friends and family to spend time with one another and share some of life's most treasured moments.
Yeah.
From holiday gatherings of family to hangouts with
The
friends.
fuck is Wawa? What do you mean what the fuck is Wawa? It's the best convenience store here on the northeast of the country. Anyways.
These are just some of the occasions that will create memories that will last a lifetime. However, there's a small yet powerful menace that can bring everything to an end.
Oh!
Just like that. While there isn't anything you can do to stop this menace from striking, what you can do is make as many memories of those you care about as possible.
What the fuck
because
is...
the regret of not spending enough time with them and not getting to do the things you wanted with them hurts long after they have passed.
What is going on?
Spend time with someone you care for today. You may
Yes,
not have
better than
another moment
7-Eleven.
to spare.
You never know when it will happen. What the fuck is this? Oh, Hollywood Tonight. My favorite. Is better pizza than 7-Eleven? Wawa just started making pizza and it was okay. Just overpriced, to be honest. It was like $15 for a 14-inch, which is like when you can get a Domino's medium pizza for like fucking I mean, but it was good, but just, and again, it's a whole ass pizza, but I don't know. Anyways, while recording an episode of Hollywood Tonight on the evening of June 3rd, 1998, resident of Huntington, West Virginia, recorded an ad council PSA that people who claim to have seen it was, quote, extremely distressing and disturbing. Unusually so for the ad council. The above PSA warns of an unidentified parasitic, what the fuck is wrong with me? Organism that is, given the language used by the PSA, very commonplace and guaranteed to be fatal should an organism activate in the human body, or should the organism activate in the human body. The video's narration states that viewers should, quote, spend time with their loved ones as much as possible before this organism metamorphosizes, but at no point elaborates on what the organism is, what its infection vectors are, or how long it takes for this supposed metamorphosis to occur in humans. After the conclusion of the PSA, many viewers called the ad council demanding answers regarding what the PSA was referencing, and the PSA be pulled from the air, citing that the PSA, quote, induced mass panic in the Huntington area, could cause disruptions to daily lives of the residents here. The ad council denied any knowledge of having created the particular PSA and publicly dismissed it as, quote, or as a, quote, malicious hoax. However, it is interesting to note that the PSA has not aired at any point since the evening of June 3rd, 1998, and has fell out of the public memory in the years since. Excuse me again. Upon further investigation, the parasitic organism shown in the PSA was discovered and no public record of the Center for Special Ailments was found to exist. It is suspected that the CSA is linked to the United States Department of Anomalies. This connection remains sensitive at this time. Let's continue.
This delivery, call now.
All across America, people.
Quaking and shaking. How to protect you and your family from earthquakes. Oh boy. Earthquakes are a common occurrence in California. They have devastated their communities if we do not prepare for them. Quick informational reel will give all the information you need to prepare for any earthquakes that may occur in your area. Okay. What is an earthquake? Earthquakes are vibrations of the Earth's surface caused by propagating pressure waves produced by the release of energy within the Earth's lithosphere. Okay. Sudden movement of tectonic plates along fault lines is the most commonly known cause of an earthquake. This is due to the release of energy stored within the plates as they attempt to move past each other. However, earthquakes can result from other causes as well and are helpful to keep in mind and to be aware of. Other known causes of earthquakes in California include, but are not limited to, landslides, mining blasts, nuclear tests. Ooh. Really snuck by that one. How are earthquakes measured? Throughout California, geological survey stations record seismic activity at various locations throughout the state. This activity is plotted on a seismograph which plots the magnitude of the ground velocity over the time for a given location. However, earthquakes can be measured by the energy they release as well, and this is measured on the Richter scale, which is dependent on the maximum amplitude and location of which the seismograph is taken. A reference table for various magnitude earthquakes and their characteristics are provided in the supplemental documents you received prior to this presentation. I didn't receive anything! Section measurements to take. Earthquakes can happen anywhere and at any time. Knowing what to do and when occurs will depend on your location and circumstances. However, because they do environment, the measurements to take should an earthquake occur while you're indoors. Drop to your knees and look at someone's ass as they bend over. I mean, sorry. Take cover beneath a desk or table to shield yourself from falling objects. If none are available, cover your neck with your arms near an interior wall. Hold on to the desk or table you're sheltered under and be prepared to move with your shelter. Remain silent no matter what you may see or hear. They will know where you are if you don't. It's normal to experience feelings of fear and anxiety while burrow worms are hunting for food. However, silence is your best defense for both you and those around you, or make you less likely to pick up their prey. Loose lips Safety slips. Whoa! That was way bigger than I was expecting. That's what she said. You missed
When you
it?
shop Wayfair, you can't help but show off. It's
See if we can get that freeze frame. God damn! Fucking ate that entire house whole. Well, en route to an unrelated task further upstate, Agent Sparrow drove through the abandoned town of Windy Sands, California. Would have gone through the town without a second glance had they not discovered the mysterious holes in and around the area. As the agent was a few hours ahead of schedule, they stopped to investigate and find any possible cause for these holes and why some of them seemed to align with the damage observed some of the town's structures. Most of the abandoned buildings did not contain any information that could explain the presence of these holes, and the agent decided to check the abandoned schoolhouse before resuming onward towards their original destination. It was there that the above film reel, along with a couple other film reels not found to have anomalous content, were found in a classroom and recovered. Comparison of the above footage with footage from other Quaken and Shaken film reels found in other towns in California reveal that the above film reel has information absent from other reels, and this information pertains to a unique threat experienced only by the former residents of Windy Sands. It is unknown what exactly these burrower worms are and how Windy Sands became their hunting ground, or how California Seismic Activity Commission were aware of these creatures despite the town being fairly remote and sparsely populated at the time of the film reel's creation. All right. Oh, I love Dovers. Real quick, before we continue, how close are we to... Oh, this is the last one. Shit, okay. Oh, what do we got tonight? Oh, special programming. Weather at 8. Community hour. Man. Alright, whatever. Kind of a lame night. Rally 3, being honest. Polling program is broadcast at the request of the new Comstock City Council. Although most of the new Comstock Day festivities are now over, the day's most important activity is only moments away: the annual New Comstock Community Choice event. In this event, citizens crown the winners from today's various contests, as well as decide... I was not done reading, you fuck! Decide on matters that will impact the town for the next year. While in-person participation is preferable, this program allows those unable to attend the ability to participate via telephone, with the program airing concurrently with the in-person event. Participating in this manner assumes you agree to the rules and regulations of this year's event. This is to ensure the integrity and smoothness of the voting process. Voting system will go online in a few moments. Please be patient while the system is configured. Don't call that number. All right. Please indicate... Why the music? Please indicate which establishment served the best dish at the cookout competition: Drunken Yardbird, Dover's Family Restaurant, Porkable BBQ Shack, Silver Star Chili. Chili's kind of not that great, to be honest. Dover's did literally have an ad at the beginning of this video, so that's kind of catering. Please indicate which art piece was best in the Community Arts and Crafts Showcase: Birth of a Town, Mountains, Peak and Sunset, Recycled Man, New Comstock then and now. Recycled Man kind of sounds like something that would be in The Oldest View. Okay. Only 92 votes. This is a pretty lame turnout. Which finalists performed the best in the Miss New Comstock beauty pageant? Nicole Bayworth, Bianca Forsyth, Ashley Dover, 72list. Okay. One candidate for the title of Bestower of Honor: Richard Dover, Jesse Longmuir, Allen, Eastbrook, Samuel Pringle. Pringle? What a fucking name. Right. One candidate for the title of Receiver of Honor: David Krestenberg, John Morey, Jeff Gibson, Matt Hayes. All right, Jeff, good job. Wait, why are there so many more votes? How many votes were here? 624. Yeah, we're at fucking 11,000 now. More people are tuning in. Pardon. One tool to sacrifice the Receiver of Honor with. Jeff? Sorry, bud. Hatchet, sword, spear, dagger. Definitely the dagger. Agger the dagger. Maybe. Now it's a David. Oh, what do you know? It won. The fire change? Yep. That was kind of hard to miss. One organ to extract from the Receiver of Honor. It's got to be the heart. Kidneys is kind of lame. He has 2 of them. Same with the lungs. Okay, never mind. I guess we're doing the lungs. One of the Receiver of Honor's personal items to serve as an offering: wedding band, family photo, awards trophy, Rolex watch. I'm impartial to this. Whether or not you accept Alizareth as the savior of our town and that he led us to prosperity. Is this like some like demon? All right, anyways. Pretty good consensus on that. Definitely more votes. Okay, whether or not you'll serve. This isn't much of a choice. In any way you desire to from this point on forward. Oh, what do you know? 100% of the people fucking said yes with only one choice. I can. Oh no. Thank you for your participation. May Ultra's blessing be upon you. Oh, it's time for weather. Perfect. Rumors of a prosperous yet isolated town in southern Tennessee has been floating around for decades. Although travelers in the area, the town was. Wait, what? Although travelers in the area, the town was said to exist. Do not recall. That's a weird statement. Do not recall driving through or otherwise seeing a town fitting the description. However, those that were driving through the same region around mid-December have recalled seeing, quote, strange greenish yellow lights in the sky for 2 minutes before the lights vanished, but all are seemingly unable to recall any specific events that took place during the 2-minute time interval. All leads followed by Minerva personnel to investigate the cause of these lights have gone cold over the years until a resident of Redacted contacted Minerva personnel and informed that she was a former resident of long rumored town and had some information she wanted to share in person. An interview with the former resident revealed that this supposed town actually exists under the name New Cornstock or Comstock. Fucking read that wrong. And many of the rumors surrounding town are in fact true. However, as access to the town is, quote, cleverly disguised and, quote, guarded constantly, outsiders who attempted to investigate in person have not been able to confirm or deny them. Although she could not provide any concrete reasons why, the town did not appear on any atlas map or satellite image, old or recent, despite the town being fairly sizable with, quote, about 1770 people living in the town in 1997. The former resident stated the reason for the town's prosperity was tied to a yearly event, but was unwilling to elaborate on the subject, stating that even thinking about it, quote, brings up bad memories for me, and gave the agents a tape containing the above footage, stating that this, quote, this should answer your questions. The interview was concluded shortly after. Proposal to use an eagle-eye drone to covertly investigate the area the town is supposedly located in is in the works at this time. And there you have it. That is the Minerva Alliance. That was a fun series. Seriously, that was really well done. Lots of unnerving stuff to watch and listen. Really well done. Cool analog horror series. Glad we were able to find this. I'm not sure how recent was the newest one. 2 years ago. Oh damn. Oh wait, this isn't even included. Maybe this is part of like a new season they're working on. It'd be It's weird that this isn't. Should we watch this?
So Bespoke Post, they just send you a cool box every month.
Whoa.
The value.
Fuck it. It's weird that it isn't in the playlist, but. All right. Or just a pest control person. Cool. All right, inform me how to do my job. Please note this video is not a comprehensive guide to your roles and responsibilities as Boyd's pest control employee. That you should consult your employee handbook, supervisor, more details on the specific topics. All right. Okay. White black lights. That's pretty. Chemicals. What's this? Hitter gasoline. We need gasoline. Your responsibility to ensure all supplies are restocked accordingly. All equipment is either working order. Okay. Carpenter ants. All right. Commonly encountered in forests in the American Midwest, carpenter ants hollow out damp wood in order to form nests, which result in catastrophic damage in the integrity of a house if they take up residence in a house. Old lumber, putting insecticide into galleries and nests often exterminates the colony in short order. Aw, fucking rat! Goddamn rats! While they have the potential to be destructive and invasive while inside a dwelling, there some of the easier pests to deal with. Baited mechanical traps are often sufficient for eliminating the disposing rats, causing a problem in customers' home. They're so cute. Ooh, spider. Black Widow. Oh shit. I didn't notice that. While the bites of these spiders are venomous and potentially fatal, they can be easily removed using catch release style method. However, black widow spiders with yellow markings are to be left alone as they bless the house of the customer. Shadowmanders. The black residue on surfaces. Odd clicking sounds. What? They're more rare than ants, mice, or termites. Shadowmanders can be challenged to remove due to their ability to disappear whenever too much visible light shines on their bodies. Ability serves as camouflage. The creatures are unique in the animal kingdom. I don't think that's a real. I think it's a real thing. However, the creatures are made visible. The creatures are made visible by and do not react to UV radiation. Black lights can be used to make a shadowmanders visible and afterwards be captured using. Okay. That's why they have black lights. I was wondering. Special pests. Oh no. What the fuck? Disposable maw? Okay. Within the plumbing of buildings, disposable maws can be difficult to remove depending on its location. However, if disposable maw is located near the mouth of a sink, it can be carefully removed using a large pair of tongs to avoid bites and other injuries. Ectomold. Apparitions. What the fuck is going on? Ectomold is a non-toxic variant of black mold that has been linked to various paranormal phenomena in houses they infest, ranging from mild poltergeist activity to demonic possessions of residents. Ectomold must be removed immediately upon discovery, as it's done as follows. Quickly obtain the emergency gasoline. Pour the contents of the can to the lowest part of the ectomold infestation. Ignite the gasoline from a safe distance. What the fuck is that? All the blues before the incident. Okay. Sure the bodies of all occupants are charred beyond recognition. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks, Boyd's Pest Control. Appreciate it as a new employee here. Boyd's Pest Control. Shut up. Who the fuck are you? Shut up. Boyd's Pest Control is a fairly small pest extermination chain that primarily operated out of the Midwestern United States from early 1980s through the early 2000s, with the chain ultimately going out of business due to poor financial management during the last few years of the chain's operations. During the time its operation, the company offered pest removal services for the wide range of common household pests such as termites, rats, ants, and to name a few. Those who contracted Boyd's for pest control often regarded them as the best in the business and had exceptional customer retention during the nearly 2 decades in operation, starting from around late 1980s, early 1990s. Rumors of companies dealing with unusual types of pests began to propagate in the communities Boyd's operates out of, although these were largely unsubstantiated and no proof was ever found supporting such claims. However, a number of customers did notice that employees of Boyd's carried more equipment than they believed was necessary for a pest removal company, and observed employees performing inspections routines seemingly unrelated to what they were originally called for. When pressed on all of these, employees simply stated it was, quote, standard operating procedure to ensure the best possible customer service, and would not elaborate any further on the matter. The Alliance is currently seeking interviews of former Boyd Pest Control employees to obtain more information about the company's practices and the rumors of unusual pests, but all of those contacted thus far have not replied or declined to be interviewed. All right. I guess that actually concludes Minerva Alliance now. Fun series. Well done. It was a pleasure to check it out. All right. To wrap up the night, we will be checking out the first season of Surreal Broadcast. Season 1 is just 5 videos. There's also a season 2 and season 3 that we'll get to at some point, but we'll just be doing season 1 tonight. So I guess we'll dive into these. And before we do, warning: arachnophobia. Okay. Yeah, it's weird that like the last channel didn't post in like 2 years, Minerva. Arachnite! That was loud as fuck. That's a spider. Use the web skeleton. Yep. That do be a spider. Why is it so loud? Oh my god. True. Yep. Pig spider. Oh man, I can't wait to learn about species. Sick. Yup. What? Audio? Okay, that was jarring. Yup. Music kind of slaps, despite it being very loud. I'm curious how this is going to take a turn. Currently, this is just like fun spider facts. Features Harry. Yeah, true. Oh no. Can we see a picture of it? Where's that? Extremely aggressive hunt normally during the night. There's a certain audio frequency that can cause audio and visual hallucinations. Do not believe anything that they say is not real. If you find it, please isolate it and call the authorities. Okay. With orange stripes. 1 meter to 3 meters? Not what you said earlier. You've been bitten. Going to the hospital is useless. Okay. Isolate yourself in a room with any flammable liquid and a lighter and let it burn. Oh my god. Cool. How pleasant. God. All right, on to the next one. Radio. Cool. Let's check. All right. Nothing too crazy. Oh no. Damn, that sucks. It's unfortunate for Minerva. It's a shame. It was a really fun series to go through. Yep. That do be how radio works. God, I feel like I'm in fucking... What? Hello? Oh. Okay. Guess we're watching this now. In 1943, a strange frequency was bouncing in the region of Berksot, anomalous properties. The frequency produced strange image that can cause paranoia, intense fear, anxiety if stared for a long time. Frequency interrupts the transmission, stop and immediately listen to the sampler frequency without its anomalous properties. I won't say anything if you don't say anything about it. Okay. Only shows interaction with electronic devices such as television, radio, and others. I don't like that this is all cockeyed. I gotta fucking like tilt my fucking head. The following experiment was recorded in somewhere. Sounds like a weird microwave. What, the scallop? No abnormalities detected. No, there are no nodes. What? God, that shouldn't have been as funny as it was. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. This is where everything goes down. I know what you did. Nuh-uh. Oh! Uh-oh. The Grudge, is that you? Do not run away from your oh, okay. Sorry. Try my best. That looks swick. Are you a Captain Sparkles viewer? Hell, Swick? Brett is not a Captain Sparkles viewer. Tired of the city? No, actually. Want something more natural and relaxing? I mean, I'm kind of okay. Come to? Wow! Berksog Forest? Wait, wasn't Berksog Forest the one with the big 1 meter to 3 meter spiders? All right. All right. What do we got? Let's take a look at the housing. All right. Could I actually own a home? Housing's pretty expensive right now, if I'm being honest. I don't want to. Okay, yeah, that's great and all. How about like 80 and 85 a night for these fucking? Oh my god, bro. Do not leave your hotel after. Why not? The night is young. That's do not. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't want to go to jail. Wait, why is that area restricted? Also, that one path kind of runs right along the restricted area. That seems... I mean, food channel? Do we really need a food channel? I don't know. Like, if you want to post your photos of food, that's what the photo channel is for. Oh boy, I can't wait to see these famous spots. What the fuck was that? Ew, what is that? What is that? What is that? Common Cove Lake. Oh boy, the most crystal water. We're taking swimming. Okay. Can I like do any like wakeboarding or something? That'd be pretty fun. I do enjoy wakeboarding. Really? We're putting a greenhouse? Did that? Okay. I mean, kind of lame if I'm being honest. Yeah, that would probably be kind of cool though. I think something's wrong with the tape. What was that? Excuse me. Oh, wow! That's a nice looking tent. Camp A. Situated at 10 meters off. I think that's meant to say off the conlive. Okay, whatever. Typo, whatever. Stunning view. Perfect for those who want to enjoy Conwin Cove Lake. Situated deeply in the woods, Camp C is perfect for those who want to experience the true wilderness of the Burke sought for. C, of course, in Camp C, standing for camp. Jason would love these campsites. Safety rules. Boo. Boo. Boring. Boring. Lame. Safety. Wah. Wah. Oh. Well, there's the watchtower. Why is that shining? Okay. Bye. Back to the roll video. The east side. The east side of the Burstock Forest is currently closed due to dangerous animals such as bears and snakes and dangerous flora. For your safety, stay at least 200 meters away from the fence. Okay. Notice anything strange, feel that you are in danger or lost, stay calm and follow the following instructions. Call the authorities. Do not hesitate. Talk to the nearest guard. He'll always be there for you. Or find a pathway. You lost your mouth. Or find a pathway. The quickly as possible. Okay, another typo there, but that's all right. Check the time. Check the time. If it's past midnight, hide immediately. Strange sounds. If you hear strange sounds, cover your ears. The effects of this sound in humans is still unknown. Webs? Oh no, is it the spiders? I fucking knew it. It's a fucking... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. You find clothes all over the floor and in the trees, get out immediately. What does that mean? What does that mean? The eyes? If you find the eyes in the darkness, there is 0 chance of survival. What do you mean? He found you. Who's they? Who's they? Resistance is futile. Oh! Okay. Don't say mommy. Don't say mommy. All right. Man, all this stuff with Burke saw it. Brooks out. Yo! The real place? Definitely not. It's definitely just made up. Oh, for kids! Perfect for all you guys in chat. Yo, this music kind of goofy. In the past, Berksot region was in its majority uninhabited, with just a few farmers living in the region that in the future would be Berksot. Is it it's probably Berksot. The true founders of Berksot. This is such a goofy ass song. Fortunately, they found something not suitable for such weak minds, echoing through the cursed woods. Sea shanty type beat. The Adventures of Little Jimmy. Yay! I'm sure nothing bad will happen to Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy was a happy boy in a happy family. That is the epitome of a white suburban family house. One day, little Jimmy got out to play in the forest, even knowing that a thunderstorm was coming. That's a fucked looking thunderstorm. That's where you lived. You ran and ran through the woods, as happy as ever. As happy as never. How much time had already passed? Minutes, hours, days? He didn't care. About to go really dark, you think? So little Jimmy looked up and saw the starry clouds coming after him, and he knew it was his time to go home. But he got so distracted running through the forest and forgot which way was home. Moral of the story is Jimmy's a fucking dumbass. Little Jimmy remembered something that his dad said to him. To never forget out of the house during a thunderstorm or something really bad is gonna happen. Time to go to heaven, little Jimmy. Jimmy saw an observation tower and concluded that he would be safe there. Jimmy walked through the forest in the direction of the observation tower. He heard some raindrops. His anxiety got bigger and bigger. I thought it was little Jimmy, storyteller. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, Jimmy encountered something he'll never forget. Look closer, Jimmy. What do you see? What lies down there? Oh no. Oh no. Little Jimmy has made a friend. The wacky television. Oh boy. At Berksout Community School, the teacher of the younger students left the classroom and advised the students do not touch the television during the storm. Oh, this is the same TV from earlier. The very stubborn students decided to turn on the television. The static coming from the television invaded the class, or invaded the room. After a while, two hands popped up out. Students were scared and started screaming. Teacher, what was that? Oh, it's just inverted flash. Teacher ran into the room to turn the television off, and even after the teacher unplugged the television, it was still on. Secretary who was passing by heard the screams and decided to see what was going on. She screamed when she saw all the students and the teacher convulsing on the floor. Our savior? Wait. What the fuck? On the night of August 25th, 1921, something came to Earth. The almighty Shrek asteroid. Vibrant green, burning the eyes of those who dare look at it. So beautiful. It's calling me. I said, Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Thing came in its womb. It carried the own devil's daughter. Hey. Berksout seems like maybe not the best area to live, I'm gonna be honest. Might want to avoid living there. Alright, I think this is the last one. Yep. Oh. Oh! Oh! What a fucking bop! Damn! Oh, come on, I wanted more of that. What the fuck am I looking at here? Oh. Oh, discounts? Let's fucking go. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. Not this again. In the hospital of Berksout, a patient demonstrated strange symptoms caused by an animal bite. Animal has to be yet identified. Really, any of these symptoms: shaking, high fever, hallucinations, nonsensical speak, or abnormalities in the eyes. Please go to the nearest hospital. Any suspicious behavior must be reported to the police. Stay tuned Further information. Okie dokie. Can I get back to my super smooth jazz? Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah! God. Woo. Oh man. Ah. Look, authority issued a blue warning for your area. Damn it. Local authority issued blue warning following districts burst out, Great Fields, Groove Cross. Active until 6 a.m. What are we playing? Five Nights at Freddy's? Where's my music? Please? Can I get my smooth jazz? Blue warning scenario. All the residents of burst out must act now. Remain indoors. Do not investigate any noise coming from outside. Close all windows. Do not panic. There is nothing there. Forget. Any suspicious behavior must be reported to police. You don't really make that convincing of an argument, I want to be honest. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Purple warning? What does purple warning mean? Remain indoors. Do not look outside. The police is authorized to exterminate anyone at the streets in this moment. Okay. Purple warning does seem pretty bad, I won't lie. Oh god. 24 people confirmed dead, 6 police officers, 12 civilians.
Radio team has issued a purple warning for your area. Repeat, the WXVC radio team has issued a purple warning for your area. Remain indoors at this time. Do not look at the fields. Stay away from the forest. Serve our safe.
Following message is being broadcast at the Berksalt Hospital. There's something wrong with they? With they? Their eyes are indescribable? Situation out of control, please help us. Something waked up? Something woke up. That would be the proper grammar. In the forest. Savior is angry. They are coming from the fields. They are coming from the fields. Oh my god, they're fucking huge. It actually is spider bots. Yes. God damn. Dang kids. That was a fun one. Short and sweet for that first season. Again, we got 2 more seasons of this, but we're gonna probably wrap up here for now, considering we're like 3 hours into stream. So, it was fun though. That was a fun series. Two good ones lined up tonight. All right. Well, anyways, that will wrap things up tonight. Unfortunately, when this VOD does get posted, if you're watching this VOD back, if you check the description, I should be putting the playlist for both of these series there. So if you want to go check it out yourself, it'll be right there in the description. So I did that with the last video, so I'll be doing that for this one as well. But really well done. Props to the creators. Both series were very fun to watch. Yeah, if you enjoyed watching along with me tonight, feel free to drop a follow. I do these spooky streams every weekend. I also do variety streams on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I play a rhythm game called FNF. So if you like to tune into any of those streams, drop a follow. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube and you want to tune into these streams live, come over to Twitch and drop a follow. We'd love to have you here. Besides that, I have a bunch of socials you can check out. I got a Discord server with a bunch of different channels you can check out. Stuff for general discussion, posting memes, sharing music you're listening to, posting your own art and music that you're working on, talking about games, discussing game news, suggesting games for me to play. You can do all that over on the Discord server. Check that out. Twitter account, I post updates about the streams. This is when I plan on going live, when I actually go live, or if I have to cancel or postpone stream for whatever reason. You'll go to all those updates first on that Twitter account, and occasionally I'll post other stuff there too. Over on YouTube, I have 3 channels you can take a look at. The VOD channel in particular has many hours of content from past streams like these. So if you'd like to see some of the other horror series that I've reacted to, you can check out The Oldest View, which I just did last week. And also I play a bunch of horror games. You can probably find old VODs for that. And any of the other stuff I've done. It's all there on the VOD channel, so feel free to check that out. Main channel and Clips channel have some additional content as well, so you can look at those too. And if you like what you see on any of those YouTube channels, be sure to subscribe. And last but not least, I also have a TikTok for more shit posting. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna be trying to hop on a call with some friends soon, so I'm probably just gonna wrap this stream up. No raid, but thanks for tuning in. I will be live again on Monday. Should be doing more Starfield. Maybe we'll do some other stuff before Starfield. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that'll be that. But anyways, that's it for tonight. Have a goody nighty. Thank you. You guys too. And I will see you on Monday. All right. Take care. Bye.